Hello! Let's say you wish to improve your life. Let's say you wish to overcome an old trauma. Let's say you wish to get over a system belief that you have since forever in your life, and you wish to stop attracting over and over again the same kind of person or the same situation in different people. Let's say you wish to improve all your relationships and get better luck. Where would you begin? The thing is, you have this system belief in yourself that is absorbed since you were a child. Things that you saw and experienced at school, in society, or something maybe between your parents. Maybe your parents divorced and you never saw them fighting, and you thought that maybe it was your fault. Maybe something that happened that you didn't understand very well and you took really badly. Would you like to overcome that? What are the type of stories that you've been telling over yourself, to other people and to yourself again and again, and are making the stories repeat? I've learned that with thje. When you talk about yourself, what do you say? I have a star that shines bright for me. Everything always works out for me. Or I don't have luck. Either if you think, if you believe you can do something, or if you believe you can't, both ways you're going to be right. So what's the story you've been telling about yourself? You have the belief system in yourself since you were a child. You probably don't even remember half of the things that were implanted there. But your subconscious mind does, because it listens to the stories that you repeat over and over again about yourself, to yourself and to others. It's all stored in the depth of your mind, in all your cells, in all your energetic body. And the crazy thing is, it affects you even if you don't remember them. These things influences everything and create resistance of having a great life. So, where to start? I'm gonna share with you in this video the scariest secret of the universe that make things like let go of old beliefs and let in the good a piece of cake. So if you want to know how to apply today, stay with me and watch this video. But first, I'm a writer and I was studying about memoir, and I came across this experience. An English teacher came into the classroom and began to argue with one of his students, and more and more and more, until one of them said, "Let's solve this outside." So both went outside and one punched the other. Of course, all other students became really scared. And this was a part of the experiment. The teacher and his student came back inside and said, "Hey guys, what do you remember about this fight?" And all of them began to talk and talk and talk. And the student and the teacher began to implant memories. And all of those who were watching the fight. And guess what? It was like 20 different stories and the implanted memories. So the memory is very tricky. The things that were going on in our childhood or in our lives may not be exactly the way we remember them, because we edit. We choose what are the things that we're going to highlight, what are the things that you are going to get out in the edition, And what are we going to say? Which character we see ourselves and we relate to? So when you tell your life story to anybody, how do you see yourself? Are you the hero? Are you the victim? Are you the mentor? What happened to you? Maybe you're going to tell stories and say why people deserved to be treated the way you treat them, and why you, of course, didn't deserve to be treated the way you were. The thing is that our memory is so tricky, so tricky. Maybe you remember things from your childhood, years and years and years ago, and you deleted the good ones, and you get stuck in this looping of remembering the bad things over and over again. And you tend to repeat those stories in your life at this present moment. So what is your autobiographical narrative? You have to begin there. Do you say things are always working out for me? Or do you say like, I don't have luck at all? If you want to change your life, re-edit it. What are the stories you've been telling? What are your belief system, your inner truth? Are you the hero, the victim? You have to use a straightforward approach. False truth becomes self-fulfilling prophecy. The emotional difficulties are over-included, and you exclude the nice things. You delete the nice things because you want the sympathy of others. You want to tell, see what happened to me? I'm not lucky in love. I'm not lucky in my work. I keep attracting bad things over and over again. God is not looking at me. Do you want to attract the sympathy of others like this? Your point of view is yours and can be a distortion. Really, if you change your story, you will transform your life. I'm going to repeat. If you change your story, you are going to transform your life. So re-edit it. Try to tell the story with the point of view of someone else. Detach from all your old beliefs. Watch it like somebody outside. Take a step back. Look at it and try to look at it with nice eyes to you. If you are going to re-edit your story, what would you say? Or if you were going to tell your story through the eyes of the other people, the antagonist, this one that you think, that believe, that did you so bad, what would you say? You would be surprised to have the same story in two different point of views, completely different. Because when you go into a meeting, let's say a meeting at your job, 10 different people, each one of them will remember a different thing. The same with a movie. If you go watch a movie with somebody else, you're going to have one impression and they are going to have another. Because we choose which are the things that we're going to put focus, that we're going to shine a light over, and which are the things that don't resonate with us, we just ignore and leave. So we have different experiences, even people who are in the same situation. So if you want to change your life, change the way you tell your story. Try to rewrite your story in a funny way, in a light-hearted way. Try to see things from another one's point of view, not from yours. Detach, that's the number one thing. Work in your own narrative. Work in the way that you see yourself. and that you repeat yourself, that you repeat the story to other people. False truth becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The emotional difficulties are over-included, and you exclude the nice things, you delete the good things. All point of views are yours and can be a distortion. So if you change your story, you will transform your life, and you will rewrite your life from now on. You have the power, and the power is in the present moment, and that is why it's called present. There are only 2 days that you cannot do anything, and those days are yesterday and tomorrow. I say that over and over again in my videos because it's the truth. So you have the key in this present moment to re-edit your life in a light-hearted way. So what would you say to me if I tell you, now tell me something about your life? What is this main thing that is the belly button of your world and keeps repeating over and over again? What's your love story? How did you treated love in the past? What are the things that you want to create in your life from now on? And how are you going to edit your story to make it a good one from now on? When you look at the world, you have the impression that it is the way that you see it, but it's not. You don't realize that you are seeing from your very own personal point of view. Nevertheless, it's just your own way to see it. Some people might remember things differently than you, from their own perspective. It's known that human memory can be tricky. So try to see yourself with kind eyes. Number one thing to do is rewrite and re-edit your story. So think about your autobiography in a very different way. What are the lessons learned? Write a book, write a journal, try to identify what are your beliefs, what are you always repeating to yourself, what is your bread and butter to every day that you tell about yourself to others, what are the stories that you believe about yourself. Change that. Number 2, shift to see things in a different kind of way. Try to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Make positive psychology, empower yourself, boost your self-esteem. What character are you? Take the power back to your hands. See yourself as this hero. Do you know the hero's journey? The hero's journey says that the hero has to learn with all the difficulties, and then he transforms himself. He overcomes all the obstacles, all the adversities, and rise as a phoenix in a different situation, wiser. He can change the way he sees life. He sees now from the eyes of the hero. Number 3, use control mastery when you script your present and your future. Oh, look at this beautiful light here. Light that comes through the leaves. It looks like God is coming to send you this message. Control how you're going to script your present and your future. Pour happiness and lessons learned. Cut away bad beliefs. Highlight the good things. Build a new vision for your future. Decide that you're going to be this person from now on. Make a quantum jump into that reality that already exists in a parallel universe. You can choose to tune in that frequency now. You just have to rewrite your story and embody the vibration of being already this person. You have the power to do that. So why not? Take the power back. Rewrite your story. Highlight the good things. Detach from the old you, old comfort zone, and rewrite. Install a new narrative. Tell your story under a new perspective, from another position. Make a quantum shift. Change the emotions about it. Take control of your emotions. Shift your own center of emotional gravity and find balance and never fall again. Accept that it is safe to change. Even if that means leaving your old comfort zone, it is safe to change. The universe has your back and will always have. The quality of your life depends on how you write and edit your story. Actually, you should write and edit as you are aiming for the Pulitzer Prize. You really have to put effort in it. And you can make a quantum jumping. By the way, I make a very nice meditation to help you quantum jumping. And you should try to do this meditation for at least 21 days in a row. Every day before going to bed. I'm going to put here the link to this meditation. I hope you enjoyed this video. And other than that, I wish you peace, much love, my best vibes, and namaste.